Alright guys, welcome to Bax Music. In front of me I have the Beatmix 2 from Reloop. First of all, something that just jumps out at me are the actual jog wheels. They're big, they're bold, they're in your face, they're bright, they're shiny, they're not tiny. That rhymes. So, a lot to get your hands on. Alright, so, Beatmix 2, what can I tell you about it? Comes with Serato as standard. Now this is not an entry-level controller by far. You could find this with any good quality working mobile DJ. But you still have a lot of good features for, let's say, the bedroom DJ who wants to maybe start to add a little twist to their mix. So without further ado, let me show you some of the great features of the Beatmix 2. Again, the big turntables, great to get your hands on. A nice feel to the pitch control. It's not tiny. There's a lot of movement there. We can pitch adjust. So for example, maybe the pitch is set there and you just need to speed the track up slightly, but you don't want to change the overall BPM of the track. We can use the pitch plus or minus to increase or decrease, just to nudge the track a bit forward or a bit back. We can press sync as well. So if you want to, for example, and let's say you're not brilliant at beat matching, by engaging the sync, the tracks will snap in time together, which leaves you much more time to elaborate on your mix, to add some effects, which I'm about to show you right now. At the top here, we have our dials for effects, 1, 2, and 3. Let's have a look at these pads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, we can set cue points. And below here, we can set some loops. So if you're not great at setting a loop yourself, press this one and it will give a 1 beat loop. This one here, 2 beats. This one here, 1 bar. This one here, 2 bars. Of course, we've told you about sync. This one here is the cup. Cue to cue the track and play pause. And again, if you're going to be using a loop, for example, or maybe you're setting a cue point, let me just put down like that. If I press down on sync and press any or all of my cue points that I've already made with my finger on sync, and while I'm pressing those pads, the cue points will disappear, giving me the option of making some new cue points. Let's have a look at the center of the Beatmix 2. We have our crossfade and we have a separate volume control for our sampler. So instead of the sampling sound being the same with every single mix, we can make the sound be as loud or as quiet as we want by using that center slider. We have sliders to the right and left for our volume controls for each deck. We can cue up our decks by pressing the cue buttons. Here we have a dial which is pretty much the brains of the Beatmix 2, because as we move this, if you look at your laptop, you will actually be able to scroll through folders and files. As soon as you've found a track you want, press down and you can load it to one deck or the other, or both of them if you want to. Here we have the cue mix. Here we have a volume control for the headphones. And here we have our master volume for the overall output. Here we have our low, mid, and high, also known as bass, mid, and treble, which is our equalization. And at the top, we have a separate gain control for each channel. Exactly the same, the left side to the right side. Let's have a look at the back of the Beatmix 2. Here we have a very basic RCA out and we have a USB out. Now you'll notice there is no power input. That's because the Beatmix 2 is what we call bus powered. So the power to the Beatmix 2 will be from your laptop. Now it's highly recommended that if you're going to use something like this on the road, make sure that your laptop is either fully charged but ideally make sure the laptop has got power in, so it's always being charged. The worst thing in the world is to be halfway through a gig, your laptop dies, and if that does, this will stop working. So just make sure it's always plugged in. So there you go. From Reloop, it's the Beatmix 2. Great for a mobile DJ, great for a bedroom DJ, and great for a house party. So if you want any more information on this, check out bax-shop.com. Thank you.